Stubbornness is not good. And if you have the spirit of stubbornness, you are going to miss a lot of things, and you are not going to understand that that spirit cannot even promote you. Because when people discover in anything that they are doing with you, you always develop that spirit. What they always want to know is that they want to know the real spirit that is operating in you. Anybody that can, even God does not accommodate spirit of stubbornness. If you look unto the land of the children of Israel, you will understand because of the stubbornness of them, God disowned them in one way or the other. So if you are doing what you are doing, don't allow the spirit of stubbornness to be overwhelm you, more especially in anything that you know that concerning God in your life. More especially if you discover that God is telling you what to do and you discover that what you are hearing, that is what you know that God is sending to you to do. You don't have any other thing than to subject yourself and do those things, because those that always develop spirit of stubbornness, the end of the day, they end up regretting because they will not get or achieve what they want to achieve. Look unto anybody that you have discovered that have the spirit of stubbornness. Even you, if you are closer to that person, it will be more difficult for you to associate with that person, because you will be feeling that anything you tell the person will not hear it. But I will always suggest for you, it's better for you to begin to develop the spirit to obey God than allow the spirit to disobey God to continue flowing in you. Anybody that always disobey God, I tell you the truth, no matter whatever the person may think he is, he will never get things of God so good of him, because God always center on his own thing. So I encourage you, don't allow the spirit of stubbornness to continue controlling your spirit. It's a spirit, because sometimes some people may be thinking that that is the way of your life. The truth still remains, it's not the way of life, but some people have already developed that spirit inside of them. Sometimes they may thinking that they were doing the right thing, but they couldn't know that what they are doing is wrong thing, because they feel that it is a way of life. But that is not the way of life, because when you are developing the spirit of stubbornness, anybody that wants to do one thing or the other, which means even when the person wants to bring good thing to you into your life, the person may find it difficult. He may be thinking that maybe if you come now, you will still develop that spirit of showing that you are very arrogant in those things. So look onto your life and try to understand the real spirit that is operating in your life. If you know that spirit of stubbornness have developed to the extent that you can understand your life, you need to come closer to God and be able to submit your total spirit to God by subjecting your spirit to those things that you really know that truly doesn't want God to be happy with you. Because anyone that always proves stubborn in one thing or the other, he may notice that he's proving stubborn, but because not everyone you will prove stubborn. There's some stubbornness, it's a way of life. There's some stubbornness, it's just you are proving it to bring more arrogance to your life. But I believe that anybody that always wants to prove stubbornness, let it not be before God. You can develop that spirit before somebody because of arrogance, but before God, it is better we subject our spirit before God, because God reads the heart of everyone, knows everything about us. Because everything we do, one way or the other, it will tell on us. But we may not understand that it may tell on us. It will tell on us because as human beings as we are, something will always have a way to repay us, whether we do it good or whether we do it otherwise. But something will always have a way to repay. But I pray that may you allow the spirit, which is the spirit of God, to be the one leading you. Even when somebody proving that what you are doing is wrong, let it be him. But as far as that thing is under your control and under your charge, continue doing things that you know that makes God to be happy with you. Because God will always show concern about those that always hear him. If you are hearing God and being obedient to God, God will always show concern to you. But when you prove that you doesn't want to hear God, you want to be doing things the way that you want to prove that you are stubborn before God, that is another disastrous spirit. And that spirit cannot lead you to anywhere. Anybody that have that spirit, watch the beginning of the life of that person and watch the end of the life of that person. The person will discover that that spirit have end up destroying his life. It's not a good spirit. So begin to develop the spirit of fearing God, not the spirit of stubbornness. It's not a good spirit. So may you lead and may the Spirit of God lead you.